at the crime scene.
What's good? What is good, people? Salute, salute, salute. You made it to Ashley's Corner, yo, for real. I feel so chill right now because I was about to go to sleep. But I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Salute to everybody came in the building. Salute to everybody that's on time. You understand? Salute to the people that's on time. You understand? Mike Biggs boxing been the place to be first. Corner boss in the house. Salute to you. Salute to you. YK Max, salute. What is good, yo? We're gonna get right into this shit. How do I get one of them blue things? Oh shit. Yo, you get a blue thing, YK Mac. You've been around long enough. I got you, yo. I got you. Don't even trip. Salute to you, cuzzo. Just Do is in the house. What is good with you? Say cook, man. We finna cook, and I'm gonna drop the links. And if anybody have anything to say, we cook together this afternoon until until my time's up. Salute to you, young world. Hey, young world. The world is yours. Andre Noble in the house. Salute to you, sir. Glad you called me today. Salute to you, Connor Local Sports. What's good with you? I know you've been blessed. Salute to you, sir. Salute to you. K-Rod, it's been a little minute. Hope you've been blessed as well. For real. I haven't seen you in a car. I've been to a few lives. I haven't seen you nowhere. Hope you're doing good, though, for real. Miss Joette, salute to you, Queen. What is good with you? Salute, Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more. What is good with you, young man? Salute to you. Ashante L, hey, what is good with you, sir? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Zach B, what's good with you? Salute to you. Definitely glad y'all's in the place today, man. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get right into it for real. I'm gonna drop this link just in case if anybody has something to say, man. I'm gonna drop this shit right now, and I'm gonna keep. I need to find it anyway. I got you, yo. I got you. I think I need to go back. Yeah, I need to go back to StreamYard and get the link. But there it is. There it is, right there. Ashanti L. So I had one of them things as well. But all right. I want to talk about, about Tio. I want to talk about I said I titled this boxing is starting to really charge my batteries is a positive thing. It's a very good thing. You know what I'm saying? I look at it like damn, how come my thumbnail not showing? That shit weird as hell. And it's not even coming up in the studio. Whatever, I don't care. But boxing seems to be getting better and better. I knew it was going to be like this. I said this shit in 2019. It was coming. 2020. I knew it was coming. You got all of these nice ass prospects coming up. People not being able to run but so far to get out of fights. Just like Morrell, like I don't know what fighters plan on doing in the future, but Morrell is young. It seems like he makes weight easily and he's not going nowhere. So they're gonna have to fight him in some time or another. And let's just start there at David Benavidez. Let's start at David and his pops, bruh. I was told that the whole thing of David Morrell, the battle of Davids and Morrell fighting David Benavidez came from David Sr. Is that correct? I heard it came from David Sr. and he said all of this stuff about how his son is going to fight Morrell. And then a year and some change after that, he backtracked and said that Morrell had to do all of this type, he had to do the Macarena and turn around and do the hokey pokey just to get a title, just to get a shot. And he's the one that has the title. He's the one that's supposed to be green with a little bit of fights. I don't think that's true, but on paper, the man had, 6, 7 fights at the time. Like, what's up? I don't understand. I've been with you for a while too, right? Yo, you supposed to have. I don't know why you didn't have no damn no wrench for real. I don't know. I don't know. That behooves me. Dolores, Vanessa, salute to you in the super chat. Definitely appreciate you.
This is for the cool.
Definitely appreciate you, Dolores. She say this is the best, well-rounded boxing channel. Thank you. I definitely appreciate you. Definitely appreciate that. But I heard the man's father is the one that said that he was going to do all of this stuff to David Morrell. That's what I heard. Salute to you, Frequent Fire. What is good with you? Salute to you. Salute to you, the corner boss in the building. TD Sports Talk. The Bronx is in the building. What is good with you? Salute to you. What's popping with you, Opperman LD? What's good with you? Salute to you. And everybody else that came up in the building, man. Listen, David Morrell, Pop said that he was going to fight Morrell. David Benavidez. Pop said that he was going to fight Morrell. And a year and some change after that, he backtracked and said Morrell had to get his name up and he had to, I don't know, he had to do a bunch of stuff that didn't really make much sense to me, especially because he's the one with the title and it's supposed to be easy pickings for a guy like David Benavidez, right? You know what I'm saying? So I don't see what the big deal is on not fighting him. You know what I mean? Especially if your father really don't have nothing really good to say about him. He said he won dangerous fights, but skip the Morrell fight and talk about Jamal Charlo and Manguia. It behooves me. You know what I'm saying? It just makes you think that his father found out something and retracted his statement because he knows it'll be a difficult fight for his son. Now, he plans on moving up and fighting. I'm just going to call him the last guy. He's the last guy that fought what's his name? Adonis Stevenson. He retired Adonis Stevenson. Adonis Stevenson went to the hospital. I believe he had brain damage or something like that after that fight. It wasn't even when you go back, because I went back and looked at the fight. It's not really nothing said that, like, the referee didn't do a bad job in that fight. Like, he was game up until he wasn't, but it was just bad for Adonis Stevenson. But he also fought the guy that David Benavidez is moving up and fighting. Is also has also fought what's his name, Arthur Petervia. That's that picture on my that's the picture on my thumbnail. That's right there. That picture right there. That's the guy that David Benavidez is about to fight. That Arthur Petervia had him on his knees in that type of position. He had him in that position, and that's how the fight ended. That's the guy that's why I put a picture of David Benavidez smiling like that beside. This is a guy he's supposed to beat, in my opinion, but it's not going to be an easy fight. I'm telling you. A lot of people think this is going to be an easy fight. I don't see it. Yes, sir. That's how you say his name. That's how you say it. Salute to you, Jose Diaz. What's good with you? Salute, for real. But that's how you say his name. Yes, him. Salute to you, the Red. What's popping with you? That's who we're going to fight. He's 36 years old. He's 20. He has 20 wins. He has one loss by Beterbiev. He has 16 knockouts. He's 6'2" with a 75 and a half inch reach. David Benavidez is damn near 10 years younger than him. Let's start there. Okay, he's damn near 10 years younger than him. He has 7 more fights than him, and he's the same damn size. He's the same height as he is, got damn near the same reach. Like, bruh, this fight is going to put him in a good position, though. We're going to talk about it. Salute to you, Thrill Hill. Appreciate you, yo. Salute to you, Andrew Noble in the super chat. Definitely appreciate you, man.
This is for the cool.
Salute to you. Salute to you, Ashley. You're the realest female that really know your boxing. Thank you. I definitely appreciate that, yo. I'm definitely here for the right reasons. Hopefully, people really notice that. You know what I'm saying? For real. Shit, when I started my channel. The first 2 years I talked about boxing, I didn't show my face. I didn't go live. I didn't do videos showing my face or none of that. I really wanted people to understand that I'm here because I want to be here and talk about boxing, and I like the sport. Like, I wanted to be a boxer. I just didn't have no help in me getting there. You know what I'm saying? But man, you know, and everybody that don't gonna find out sooner or later. Hope everything going well. Yes, yes, yes. I hope everything going well with you also. With you also. But yes, on paper it looked like a very winnable fight for Benavidez. Styles make fights though, and this is not the kind of style matchup that David Benavidez is kind of used to. This isn't a guy that's going to float around the outside of the ring. He's going to come and get David Benavidez at the right time. In my opinion, David Benavidez has good pop, but not the best. Like, people really talk about David Benavidez punching power, like he got that 1, 2, or that 1 or 2 knockout power. Nah, he got a 3 or more knockout power. You feel me? He got to connect 3 shots or more to really get you up out there. You know what I'm saying? I really haven't seen him one punch knockout nobody. You know what I'm saying? But the guy he fighting has done that. You know what I'm saying? He's moving up in weight and fighting somebody that's very highly ranked. I believe I forgot what the dude ranking is, but it's high. I think it's in the top 5 or something like that in that weight class, or maybe 7th rank, 7th, 7 or 8. But yeah, this is for, I believe, an interim WBO title, if I'm not mistaken. Was it WBC interim? I'm not sure, but it said that if he does win this fight, he's supposed to get a shot at the winner of the undisputed fight at 175 in between Bivol and Arthur Peterviev, which I believe would be a fire fight. I think this honestly would be a good fight. Him moving up though without fighting, him moving up to 175 to get this title fight without fighting Morrell hurts my spirit. It really do. It hurts. You know what I'm saying? But I can't sit here and say it's a horrible fight, because it's not, because his opponent is a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? And it puts him in a good position for a title fight at another weight class quickly. You know what I mean? So you can't really hate on the fight, but I would really like him to fight Morrell. Like, he's, in my opinion, and a lot of people's, like, he's really never really had the cut up body and shape like a boxer type. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that, but it's like when you slim down and really focus and get yourself right, and you move up in weight, like, bro, you should just he can make weight where he's at even better because he's slimped up. Like, why move up? Like, bro, it just seems like since he's done and he know for sure that he's not fighting Canelo, and Canelo not going to give him no attention and not going to give him the fight, which I knew at least 2 years ago, Canelo wasn't going to fight him. I really knew he was going to stick to his guns and say he's not going to fight a Mexican, regardless of the fact of him being one or not. He was saying that strictly for David Benavidez. So that told me he's not going to ever fight him. He said it for him. He said it for him. So he's not going to fight him. You know what I'm saying? Like, ever. So now that he's moved on from that, who's in the weight class for him to fight for real? You know what I'm saying? Like, I really think that he can still move down in weight though. But I really hope he would have just took that fight. You feel me? Salute to you, Thomas Hill. Just Boxing Talk is in the building. Salute to you. Chilling in the cut. Yes, yes. Break down this thing we love calling boxing. Yes. Yeah. Salute to you. Definitely appreciate you for coming in, Thomas Hill. Definitely. Salute to you, Terry W. Salute. What's good with you? Right. Hits harder. Yo. I know he does. And I think his father knows he does. And your eyes don't lie. You know what I'm saying? Even if a casual looked at it and seen this person land one punch and seen this person land one punch, and if this person dropped and this person didn't, anybody can tell that this person must hit hard. You understand what I'm saying? Being that they boxers and they seeing what he doing, bruh, the way David Morrell throws his hook is always at an angle, and he throws it up like it's never level. His hook is never level. He don't never have your shit going like that. He have your shit going like this. You understand? And when he sets you up for that, he always set up his opponent for that left hook, and they're always leaning like this into it. So when they hit him, it's like, bro, he always gets his opponent like that. Always. I never see David Morrell do stuff like that. Yes, he does. I mean, David Morrell do stuff like David Benavidez. I never see David Benavidez do stuff like that. Yes, he does set up fighters when he punched. Yes, he does set stuff up, but not like that. Not to drop, not to get him out of there with the one punch. Nah, bro, or the 1-2. Nah, I'm not trying to hear that, yo. The man hooks is very nasty. Very nasty. It's really good. I will never hate. Right. Salute to you, Andre Noble, becoming a member, and definitely appreciate you. I definitely appreciate the love, yo. For real. Definitely appreciate it. Another corner boss in the building. Facts. It shouldn't be so, right? Unless he ain't coming back down. Right. I mean, don't worry about your soul, sis. And Morrell will move up too. I think he is. You know, I think Morrell probably move up when he get more titles, though. I think Morrell wants certain fights. Like, I think Morrell is honestly a dog that won all the fights. I remember seeing him talk to what's his name, Caleb Plant, over a year ago, and I knew it was about a fight. You know, I think he did an interview after that, a short interview, and they said, yeah, we're talking about possibly making something happen. Bro, don't nobody want that Morrell work. I'm not even, and I respect Caleb Plant. I'm not even saying it like he ducking him, nothing like that. I'm just saying nobody is jumping over a broom to fight that man. And he got a title. A lot of these good names don't got nothing. And nobody's calling them out. Nobody got anything to say. Like that shit is I can't put a blind eye to it. Salute to you, Big Dog Willie, in the super chat. Definitely appreciate you, man.
This is for the cool.
My B-Day twin is in the house. What's good, Big Dog Will? He said Adventures of Bushwick Will coming April 1st. Bushwick Will coming April 1st. The greatest event in YouTube boxing history. A true story of the best shit starter. Right. Then play victim. Bruh, I can't with you. Yo, I'm mad the fight's on 420 though. I can't even front because I had plans to doing some other shit on 420. You understand? I had some other plans, you know what I'm saying? But if that fight is in the Barclays, if it's in New York, I might go. You know what I'm saying? I might go because I support boxing. You know what I'm saying? Corny. Yeah, I am corny a little bit sometimes. When I'm sleepy, I'm corny because we know how to move the body to position ourselves, right? Yo, it's a lot of stuff. That salute to you, Shadow 979. What is good with you? Salute. It's a lot of stuff that Morrell be doing. Like he be doing that to opponents, man. Like they be halfway giving up in the ring. Like when you hit an opponent and they stop with the boxing stance and go like this and try to walk off, bro, that's different type of power. That's like the same thing as you remember when what's his name? Ortiz hit Prince Charles Martin, and he started looking off into the damn distance. It was just looking off into the crowd like he seen somebody during the fight. But it's different type of power. Like he almost made you dumb. Like he just almost just cut your whole shit off. That's different. You understand? It's just different. I just don't think Benavidez possessed that. I think Morrell possesses that though. Like that's some scary type of power. Not you, Ashley. It's all good. I am corny though a little bit. Shit, I would go if it's in New York. When I went on BoxRec. And I went to Devin Haney. I went to Ryan Garcia's joint because I'm gonna talk about Ryan Garcia today. When I went to Ryan Garcia's BoxRec, Devin Haney's name was under there and it said Barclays like a motherfucker. It said Brooklyn, New York under it like a motherfucker. Okay. So regardless of what Ryan's saying or what Ryan want, BoxRec, say you got a venue, sir. They say you got a venue. Well, I mean, and honestly, I got something to say about that too. We can get to that right damn now. I see Morrell stepping. I see him stepping on him too, man, squashing him. I think the energy just ain't the same. Like I think even I think you'll see it in the press conference. You hear me? I think you'll see it in the face-off. The energy ain't the same. The energy that David Benavidez has and he brings to the face-offs, the sound and all of that shit, he's not going to be having that same energy. That's how I feel. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be very wrong. But I just don't think he got that same energy. I think Morrell is the champion out here looking for fights that people say is dangerous. Can you hear me? Like, come on. What more do you want from the man? He the champion. That's not even supposed to happen, man. It's supposed to be people lining up to fight his 7-0 ass. About what is he, 9-0 now? It's supposed to be people lining up to fight. It just lets you know that man is a beast. It lets you know right then and there. That right there lets you know. I think he's a beast. Boost a beast. Man, it's so many great fights. That's what I'm saying. Like, boxing is charging my batteries. You got all of these great top-ranked fighters coming up. You got Tiger Johnson. You got Mason. You got Shushu. You know what I'm saying? And other names that we really don't even talk about like that. Jaleel Hatchett. Like, bro, it's deep. And then you got the ones that we shall not forget about that can still make good fights with these youngins like Blair Cobbs. Like Blair Cobbs and stuff. Like, bro, it's just it's a lot of talent out there. It's a lot of fights. You got Billy willing to make some fights with some big names. You got Adamas, and what's the other guy up there that I made a video about Adamas and such and such. What's his name? The other champion that got the 2 titles. I think he's the best at that weight class, but for some reason I always forget dude's name. Always forget his name. I'm going for sure if it's here. I bet you is, man. You got to. If you a boxing fan, you right there in the Mecca. You right there in New York, in the middle of the shit. He was knocking out. Right. He was knocked out standing up. Right. Yo. He was frozen. He got hit, was like. He was like, hold on, you hear that? You hear that? You hear that? Looked in the crowd like he seen a fat ass or some shit. Like he seen something. He looked in the crowd like he seen somebody. He was just staring. Like, stop the press, bro. That's some different type of power, man. That's different. That's different. Like, getting knocked out is one thing, but how about if you get hit and just forget where you're at? You see everything, and you just like, I don't know where I'm at, bro. Take him to the hospital right now. Stat. Take him to the spittle right now. That's some tough stuff. Honestly, I don't know why they would make this fight in the East Coast, but it's great for me, so I'm not mad. That's a fact. I'm going to talk about that, too. David Benavidez versus is a toss-up. Yes, it is. It's a great fight, though. And that's why I want to see it so bad. It's because it's a good fight. I don't got a dog. I like Morrell, but you know what it is. Like, I'm not tripping off people losing. You know what I'm saying? This is boxing. People get hit. Things happen. Things happen in the ring. You see Gamboa got a freaking Achilles problem during the fight that just happened. You know, things happen. You know, if a fighter take a loss, I'll still watch them just the same. They're not going to be horrible in my book. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. Rampage, salute to you. What is good with you? Salute to you. But yeah, I'm going to talk about that real quick. Hold on. Wait. Let me get that off. Where's it at? Ryan Garcia. Now, the question is why? Why is it that Ryan don't want to fight in Brooklyn? I think that's like the bottom line is Brooklyn. Why don't you want to fight in Brooklyn? When I see it, it's like he never has. Ryan has never fought in Brooklyn, New York, of course. Okay, the last time he fought in Vegas, he lost, and that was versus Gervonta Davis. The last time he fought in the MGM, though, was his best knockout of his professional career. It was a 1-round knockout versus Duno. KO. One left, sweet, pretty-ass left hook. Knocked his ass out. one of his prettiest knockouts. Ryan only been to the Garden, Madison Square Garden in New York to fight his 16th pro fight. I think he only been there once. I know Vegas is less taxes. That was my first thought. And I heard Danny Garcia say that shit 5 years ago. That if they fight, he always want to fight in Vegas because he don't have to pay so many taxes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about New York's taxes, but I know that. But you want me to tell you what I think it is for real, yo? You want me to tell you why I think that he don't want to fight in New York? Yo, Ryan think he's gonna win. That's why. Ryan think he's gonna win. Ryan has faith in himself winning this fight. And if he win, he don't want to celebrate in New York. He want to celebrate in Vegas. Being the party animal that Ryan is. Like Rolly said, what did he say? Tequila and Xannies or some shit he said like that. So it's like he want to fight in Vegas. That's what it is. I don't think he's going to pull out of the fight like people are saying. I didn't really get or hear or what he said. It didn't come across to me like he was going to threaten to pull out the fight. If anything, we know Ryan, he could be searching for excuses to talk about after the fight, like he did versus Tank. Well, I never wanted to fight in the East Coast anyway, and all this. It's no reason for him not to want to fight at the Barclays. When I looked at Ryan Garcia's box rec and the places that he's fought, man, he's fought a lot of different places, man. This is one place he hasn't fought. So why not fight at the Barclays? I think this dude is... I think he wants to fight in Vegas because he wants to be a party animal after the fight. Maybe taxes has something to do with it, but I don't think that's enough, if you understand what I'm saying, for him to pull out of the fight. After saying all of this shit, like Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney was face-to-face in the ring how many years ago? 4 years ago or something like that. And Ryan is up in the ring talking about, if you're a champ, I'm a champ. And all of that bullshit. And it started ducking Devin Haney real hard. And Devin just stopped talking about his ass. Devin Haney didn't even ask. Devin Haney hasn't called out Ryan's name and said Ryan's name in a while. This is a fight that Ryan wanted. Ryan said, Ryan want this fight. And I believe when he said it, Oscar De La Hoya was stuck on the fight. So now he just want that fight to happen, period and point blank. And I believe Oscar, little grubby little hands, wants the fight to be in Barclays also. You know what I mean? For his own particular reasons. Or just he wants the fight to be in the Barclays because Ryan don't want the fight to be in Barclays. Solely because Ryan don't want the fight to be in the Barclays, man. When he get out that situation, we're gonna see what Ryan really about, man. Maybe he just retired, but Ryan be talking like, man, he gonna stay in the sport and he changed his mind. He gonna stay here and show everybody what he made of. But that's so, man. We're gonna see what he really made of when he leave Golden Girl. Ryan think he gonna knock his ass out. Yes, he is. He think that. Hopefully, this fight is actually happening. Right. I don't think they're going to throw it out and he going to drop out. If he does, man, what can Ryan say? He can't say shit like to the fans about like, man, you's a duck if you show out. Yeah, you a duck though. He a duck if he pull out this fight. Everybody going to know it's him. It ain't Devin. They confirmed this pay-per-view. I think I didn't see nothing on BoxRec that said pay-per-view, but I think somebody said it was going to... I think Devin said it was going to be pay-per-view answering a fan on Twitter. That's what I think. That's where I heard it from. I'm not sure if it's if that's what they're doing though. Pay-per-view in New York. Oh, okay. Not sure if that's the venue. We're gonna find out. Haney. Salute to you, Roger. Right. We'll find out. We'll find out. I think Ryan Garcia though is better be 1,000% focused on Devin Haney, bro. You better not have nothing else on your mind but Devin Haney. You better not think this gonna be a quick fight, an easy fight, or a knockout or nothing. Don't think none of that shit. Be ready for a 12-round fight and study your opponent. Period. Craft your skills and study your opponent before you get embarrassed. If you go in that joint thinking you're gonna knock out Devin Haney in the early rounds, like, oh yeah, you pick around. If Ryan pick around and say he's gonna stop Devin Haney, he's gonna look real bad. You're not gonna. You should learn from the first one. Learn from Tank, bro. You can't just these ain't the regular fighters you've been fighting, the little C class, D class fighters, bro. You can't pick around and tell everybody what round you're gonna knock somebody in and really stop or beat up a B or A class fighter. It's not gonna happen. Then you're not gonna really get that done. You're not gonna do it unless you are an A class fighter. I don't really see Ryan as being that. An A-level fighter. So he's gonna have to get his shit together. Or he's gonna get embarrassed by Devin. Like, for real. I don't see him beating Devin, but he got a punch his chance. He got a very good chance to win this fight. Maybe with the change of location, it could build greater interest and viewership. Mm-hmm. It could. It definitely won't be Devin, no matter what Devin or Bill say about the Tank and Ryan fight. This is his biggest fight to date, other than Loma. Yeah, are they denying that? They denying that? They denying that this is the biggest fight? Everybody know it is. In my opinion, man, people love adding this, but Cam is from Australia. That fight took place there. Those are his numbers. Like, those ain't, you can't put those with his, they Cambosa's numbers, bro. Like, yeah, your numbers is with Lomachenko, and now Ryan Garcia going give you some good numbers as well. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know, everybody should say yes to Ryan right now, because he probably, give you one of your highest payday for a lot of fighters right now. Ryan coming for Matias next. I would love it. It's not happening though. I think we're gonna talk about Matias, man, because I think I'm 1,000% right. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna say I know, but I think I'm 1,000% right when I say that we ain't gonna get no Devin Haney versus Matias fight. We ain't gonna get that, but I'll explain that. I think Devin wanted the fight because he thinks Ryan is the biggest bag at 140 because he can't beat any of the champions at 140. Yeah, you're right. He does want the fight. He wants to fight for sure. He couldn't wait for the fight. He's been wanting to fight for years. I think Ryan actually put things into motion to get the fight is what I meant. Yeah, Devin wants to fight like a motherfucker. But I think both of them want to fight. And that's what I'm saying. I don't think Ryan's discrepancies about the location is enough for him to pull out the fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's enough. Ryan is a child. Yeah, that's lying Ryan, crying Ryan. Yep. He act like one for sure. No hype for Belonga's first fight versus an undefeated fighter. Don't nobody care. Who's the guy that he fighting anyway? Who is he? I didn't even bother looking him up. Yo, Belonga is a disappointment to anybody that was a fan of him. If I was a fan of him, I'd have been disappointed when he bit that dude that's last. When he bit that dude and said he was hungry in the middle of the fight because he was first. Bro, you letting him hold you and you just gonna comfortably let him hold you, hold him back, and then bite him, bro. Wilding, bro. You wilding, y'all. Belonga. You look good in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? You was knocking people out, kicking ass, taking numbers. You was cutting people, opening them up. And then all of a sudden, something just changed. It's either you got to step up in competition that I didn't see, or you just stop fighting a certain way, or you stop doing something. I don't know what it is. But you to find out what it is and get it right. Like that's, but longer is not even entertaining no more. Like I don't even care that I don't even know who on the card. Is anybody good fighting tonight? Besides, is anybody? Who do y'all know as far as name wise that's fighting tonight besides Belonga? Let me know. Agree with what you said, JoJo. But the better fight for Devin. If it's truly about making his mark in boxing, the Matias fight is the best fight possible. That's a fact. Jojo Diaz is not a good man. Let me chill. He a good fighter, but he is not the shit. He is nothing to measure. He's nothing to say, oh, he did this to JoJo. Bruh. Everybody that fight JoJo get out on him. Name one person that didn't get out on JoJo. Everybody get out on JoJo, bro. Everybody. It's not nobody. He just, and even a lot of his wins are even damn near all of them are close. Unless he stop a motherfucker, his wins be close as hell. Yo, JoJo is not. We didn't even know who he was until he fought Gary Russell, and he was giving Gary Russell some serious ass body shots in that fight. And then he fought Tevin Farmer. He beat Tevin Farmer, and now he's great. Like, nah, bro, I ain't going. But I believe wholeheartedly that he can beat. It can beat the winner of Pitbull and Rolly, but they would be interesting fight. Who can beat the winner of Pitbull and Rolly? Yo, Pitbull is gonna beat Rolly, yo. I'm telling you, he's gonna stop his ass, man. He's gonna hurt Rolly. That's for sure. He's gonna hurt Rolly. Salute to the Jab Jamboree in the super chat. Definitely appreciate you, cuz.
This is for the cool.
Salute to the Jab Jamboree. Say salute, Ash. Salute to you. What's popping? Andy Cruz. Andy Cruz fight tonight? Ain't Andy Cruz fighting tonight? Okay, bet. Yeah, I do remember seeing his face off. Yeah, the man got a head on him, son. His head big as shit. I shouldn't. My bad. My bad. What up? I be who I be. Salute to you. What's good with you? Who that is? That's the guy named that he fighting? Yeah. And you say undefeated, yeah, like what he like 16-0, 18-0 or something like that. Why she fuck around and win? Why she fuck around and win the fight? No bullshit. Devin could. Devin could beat Pitbull. That's what you're saying? Because Pitbull gonna beat Rolly. He would beat Rolly. Devin would beat Rolly. Pitbull is different. Pitbull's a different type of fight for Devin Haney. It all depends on how Pitbull looks at this weight class. I don't know how his power is going to look at this weight class. If he looks stronger at this weight class, it's not a hands down victory for Devin. It's a very winnable fight for Devin, but not a hands down victory because every time I seen Devin fight somebody, they get theirs. If they a C plus or better fighter, they're gonna hit them flush at least once. You know, I think when it comes to Pitbull, the fact that he lands so tough on fighters because he don't have no qualm in throwing when you throw punches, and he actually has boxing IQ and know when to throw punches when he's countering. He does have timing. He has timing, and the angle which he throws those punches is the issue. It's the angle. And if you're not the type that holds a high guard with both of your hands up here correctly, hard, tough, sturdy guard, it can be an issue. You know what I'm saying? But if they fought at, to be honest, they fought at 135. I would see Devin. Devin would be able to move around the ring and beat Pitbull Cruz. You know what I'm saying? So he'd probably be able to do the same thing at this weight class, yo. Because the biggest thing with Pitbull Cruz is his height and his small reach. Like, if Devin would be able to keep anybody at bay with the jab, it should be Pitbull Cruz. So, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, Devin can beat Pitbull Cruz. He definitely could beat Rolly, but yeah, for sure, he can beat Pitbull Cruz too. It all depends on how he looked though in this fight and how it goes and the game plan and this, that, and the third. I think it's a good fight. You know what I mean? I honestly don't think Pitbull should even be at 140 pounds. That's just me. But he can do what he want. You know what I'm saying? He can do what he want. But me, I would if I wouldn't want my fighter being 5'4" and fight the way he fight to be fighting at 140 pounds. But this is a money grab. It's a good opportunity. I know he still wants Gervonta Davis fight. That's why he's, following his leftovers. And he's going to try to beat Rolly faster than Tank beat him, or in better fashion if he can. You know what I'm saying? This is the bottom line, is that he wants another Tank fight. That's why he's going up and fighting at 140. But I see him hurting. I see him hurting Rolio. No bullshit. Football is really about 5'3". He looks like it, because when I seen him and Tank standing up in the back, Tank didn't have no shoes on and he did, and Tank still was like an inch or so taller than him. No bullshit. I think they lying about the 5'4". No bullshit. No bull, yo. 18-0 with 9 knockouts. Yeah, dude don't got no power that Belonga's fighting too. I do remember that. But they keep calling him a hard hitter for some reason. Yeah, they trying to pump up the fight. They know anybody care. I believe he could beat the two of them, but the Pitbull fight would be more difficult. I think, yep, that's true. If it translates, I think it'll be a more difficult fight, but I think both of them be hella interesting. I mean, entertaining for real. Hanos will whoop his ass. I think he would, yo. Because you just sit here and listen to me think it out, like, because I haven't seen him at 140 pounds. I haven't seen neither one of them fight a fighter like each other. I haven't seen Devin fight nobody as aggressive, that windmills his punches sometimes and know how to throw. So, like, I haven't seen nobody fight Devin like that. I haven't seen Pitbull fight somebody like Devin that knows how to move around the ring and stick the jab and shit. So, but I mean, this is right up Devin's alley. He's always beat somebody that's a shorter fighter that really can't move like that and a shorter reach. This is right up Devin alley. He does that all the time. So I can see him beating both of them for sure. I'm blocking all heavy fans in this chat. I bet. I agree. Pitbull definitely got a different style. For sure he does. I think Ryan might hurt Devin. Yeah, for real. And my issue with Devin is that he ends up leaving himself vulnerable when he's forced to fight on the inside. That is a fact. Now after this Lomachenko fight, what I've seen him adapt on the inside is body punches. That's all he does. He'll throw a body punch and then just try to move out of the way. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've seen him do in the Lomachenko fight. Could have been part of the game plan, but still, I see him doing the same thing in the Ryan Garcia fight. Number one is because that's what he just did in his last fight, so it's to memory pretty good. And number two, because he just got stopped with the same punch. And number three, if he did have a bruised rib or a broken rib or something, bro, like, I don't know how long it takes to heal, but I know it might not, I don't know, but it might not be 100% healed correctly or properly. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? He might be straight up vulnerable to that punch to the rib now, like, for good. It might never be the same. Like, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? We finna find out. Suit to you, Big Dre. What is good? What you say? Got a bounce going to the live match here in Maryland. All right, bet. Bet where the match at? Where the match at? Devin versus Pitbull for unification would be dope. Right, it would be real good. I think like Devin versus Pitbull, Rolly, all the clowns, like that shit would be funny. I mean, like T.O. and shit, it would be funny because of Bill. You know what I'm saying? The fights would be interesting because of Devin. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely believe that. I think Rolly might have a chance because Pitbull has vulnerability to leave his chin open and get hurt. I think Pitbull should win, but Rolly is big. That is facts. That's fact. That's facts. Rolly does leave his chin up. Rolly don't have no real inside game either. He kind of bends back and throws punches. Like by the time a shorter arm fighter that fights the way Pitbull throws his punches on the inside, he already got hit. That's another thing. Like, bro, I can't wait to see Rolly versus Pitbull. Like, no bullshit. I can't wait for that. I think it's gonna be real good. McRoy is probably gonna get brutally stopped. Right. He probably is. They threw him a bone for this first. Isn't he on the zone? Just got signed to a zone. This is his first fight over there. I wish I was there at the fight covering me there, right? Roger funny, yo. Ryan needs to throw 6-punch combinations. Nobody landed flush on Haney because Linares and Ryan has the speed and the youth to do better. That's a fact. That's a fact, yo. When Devin is used to being the aggressor in fights, you know what I'm saying? He throws the jab a lot. He's busy. He's a more busier fighter. He throws the more punches. He throws the more jabs. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, a lot of fighters, especially like JoJo, and you've seen it when they fought each other. Matter of fact, anytime JoJo fight anybody, when punches are being thrown at him, he don't do nothing but stay like this. He does nothing but stay like this. When punches are being thrown, he does nothing but stay like this. When Devin stopped throwing punches for that one round and got close to him and stuff, that's when he got hit by JoJo. Other than that, that was it. Like that was mostly what was going on. He was only throwing when he didn't throw. And that's the thing with Devin Haney. He throws a lot of punches. With Ryan Garcia and Linares, yes, they do. They don't have the same stance, but they kind of throw the punches kind of similar when I think about it. And when they throw a combination, yeah, like you may be right about that because I haven't really seen Devin Haney throw punches when people throw a 6-punch combination, unless it's probably like a body shot that he threw on Lomachenko, and that's because he had the reach advantage. You know what I'm saying? What's the reach advantage with Devin and Ryan right now? Is there a reach advantage at all? Is it the same reach? I think if so, it may be an inch apart or something crazy like that. But Linares and Ryan, like I could see him doing what Linares did as far as how many punches he's thrown. But as far as Linares is concerned, after the fight, I remember him having an interview and they asked him, like, how come you couldn't do nothing when you got Devin Haney hurt? And he said, because I was just tired. I was gassed. I didn't have no legs. And honestly, he looked like that the entire fight. The fight was at 135. I just seen him fight. I think he retired. But I just seen his fight his last fight at 140 pounds versus Jack Catterall. And looked like he was whooping Jack Catterall ass the whole time. No, he wasn't moving around, but he was doing a lot more than he was doing versus Devin Haney. So it could have been a gas problem, like he was saying. He didn't have his legs. If Ryan don't have that issue, Ryan's not the type to move around like that anyway. But if he has to do some moving, he can do more than what Linares was doing. Linares wasn't doing shit. I just want to see Ryan win a big fight, no matter who it's against. Man, Ryan, when he does, you're gonna see him do the wheelbarrow. You're gonna see somebody picking him up. He's gonna be in between somebody's legs. Somebody gonna be in between his. And no disrespect, bro, but I already know how it's gonna look. It's gonna look the same way when he beat Luke Campbell and he was jumping all over people and shit. Everybody was hands-on in the ring. Everybody was all hands-on in the ring. Shit was crazy. Ryan got to go for it. He has to create, right? You do have to create opens. He got to do a lot. You got to put it all. You got to throw it all to the wall and see what stick. No bullshit. You already lost by Javonte Davis. You lose by Devin. It's not a huge big deal, but if you look good in this fight, anywhere in this fight, it'll be better than just a loss. You got to look good in this fight, bro. Got to look good in this fight. If you win, bro, it can change the trajectory of where his career is headed right now after coming off the loss and looking how he's looking. He can beat a number of people at 140, but not the people that have titles, not the people that count. Glad Tank giving Frank a shot at the great name, at a great name in a bag. Respect all right. All that he do only fight Mexicans. That shit is bullshit. That whole Mexican shit is just bull. Absolute bull. Salute to you, Richard McCullough. Salute to you. How you been doing? What it is, and what it ain't. Devin has one, but Ryan taller. Okay, so you got 1 inch reach advantage, but he taller. Salute to you, PGA's big dog. What is popping with you? What's good? Salute to you. Rumor is Shakur returning in May to fight Linares. Don't say that. Stop playing with me. Stop it. Stop that. Stop that. You better not, yo. Ryan is trash. What y'all talking about? Derek James can't even help that boy. That's what I'm saying. Like, bruh, Ryan is a good, bruh. No, but Ryan do have some skills, bruh. It looks bad. But he can beat a number of fighters at 140. He can. He just can't beat the ones that count. Like I'm saying, he's not going to be able to. I don't think he's going to be able to gain a title at that weight class. I really don't. Especially if you can't beat Devin Haney. I'm not saying like Devin Haney is a pushover, but I don't know where you're going to go from here after you leave Golden Boy on a loss to Devin Haney. I don't know where you're going to go. And when they do put you over there, they're not going to be trying to get you another loss. You just came off of a loss. Like you lost, you fought Duarte, and you about to lose again, probably. Like when you go over there, it's not going to be no big names that he's going to be fighting. And nobody really wants to see him fight fighters that he moved up from a weight class. So he's got to do something in this. Even if he loses, he's got to look good at some point in time in this fight, man. He has to. Sit to you, watch for the hook. What is good with you? What fight before Tank will sell you on Devin? What fight before Tank will sell you on Devin? You mean what fight did Devin fight will sell me on him? Like what you mean? What fight before Tank? I'll tell you what's gonna sell me on Devin. Shakur versus Nara sounds like a top-ranked card. That shit is terrible, yo. I'm so mad you said that. But all right, okay. All right. This is how I feel about Frank Martin versus Tank. I feel this is how you sell me on any fighter. This is how you say, okay, I got you. This is how you sell me on any fighter, okay? I've been saying this for years. I would like to see a fighter fight a fighter their size on their type on or around their type of skill level. That's hard to say, okay? Got to have some pop and good feet. Is that okay? Is that too hard to ask? Fighter your size and your weight class. Your size, though. With some pop around your skill and ability. That's when I'm sold on fighters. You feel me? Like when Devin fights somebody like that, I'm sold. And he don't even need to win, but I have to see how he reacts in that situation. He don't even have to win. But I have to see it before I believe all the stuff that people are trying to shovel at me. I have to see it. When it comes to Tank, I seen it. Because he's so small, I've been seeing it. I seen it. I already seen the skill and ability that he had, just like Mason, just like Morrell. I already seen it. Because he has an equalizer and everything else, I know that if he's not a complete fighter right now, if I don't see the package right now, I'm going to see it eventually. I knew that when I seen Tank when he had like 8 fights. I knew it. I was like, ain't no way. If he keep doing this shit, and he did. Like, then he moved up, fought. Matter of fact, before that, I was so only had 8 fights. When Tank fought Pedraza and he had 15, 16 fights, man, bigger skill level. People were saying that Tank was going to lose that fight. I remember. I was talking to my coworker about that fight. He was saying that Tank was going to get stopped. Pedraza was walking around saying Tank was going to get stopped. I knew it then. When I seen that fight, I was like, damn. How many styles does a man got? And I just seen more and more. Like, shit. He boxed Cuellar or whatever, which was kind of his size too. He was like the same size, the same height as Tank Cellular, whatever his name is. It was for a WBA title at 130. You moved up and fought Barrios. That was like 6 foot tall with all that power. But you're not scared to fight that? They ain't make you fight him? I like it. I seen it. You know what I'm saying? Like, same thing with Shakur. I say it about everybody. I want to see everybody in that type of fight. It's only a certain amount of fighters I give a pass, and I'd be like, I'm going to look at the glass half full instead of half empty. Mason is one of them. Boots is one of them. Morrell is one of them. Gervonta Davis was one of them, but he's been proven, if you ask me. He's been proven. The other fighters are just waiting on their shots. But they've already developed. In my opinion, they already developed. Mason, Boots, you know what I'm saying? Morrell, they're developed already. They don't have to get developed for you to see shit. They're just waiting on the shot. That's what I want to see for every fighter. I don't put Devin Haney in a class all by in a ship all by itself and be like, well, he got to do that. Everybody else got to do this. No, everybody got to do the same shit. Once I see a fighter that can mirror Devin Haney and he fight him, wouldn't you want to see that? Wouldn't you want to see? I would love to see a Tank Davis versus Tank Davis. Wouldn't y'all want to see that? A fighter that mirror each other? Then we'll see what's up. That's what I think about Frank Martin. That's a southpaw versus southpaw. Anybody didn't catch my video, catch it after this live. I already made a video about Frank Martin and Tank today. Southpaw versus southpaw will let you know how good a southpaw is. And we talking about Frank Martin. We ain't talking about a regular person. We talking about a dude that really got fast feet, fast hands, skill and ability. He got pop. The man is like, what is Frank Martin? And he got like a 70% knockout rating, bro. He got knockouts. He got pop. Like, bro, this is a different type of fighter. People ain't paying attention. Frank Martin is a fighter that Tank hasn't even seen yet. We haven't seen him fight him professionally. I haven't seen it. Like, real talk. That's what I've been talking about for years. That's what I've been wanting to see for years from every single fighter, no matter what weight class. I don't want you to fight somebody way outside your weight class, below or above it, for me to choose or to see if you're great. I want to see you fight you. I want to see you fight a fighter that got the same shit you got. That's what I want to see. That's the best fight. For real. Tank fought different styles and still haven't fought. He has never seen a Frank Martin. Frank Martin has not fought a Tank Davis yet. That's what makes the best fights, in my opinion. That's what makes fire. Man got boxing IQ, skill, power, the same size and all that. Like, bro, I've been waiting. That's what I want to see. I've been wanting to see stuff like that. That's fire for me. I'll be sold on any fighter once they do that. Salute to you, Tay, the real queen of MMA and combat talk. Salute to you, TWT is in the building. My bad, queen. I was over here running my mouth. Salute to the queen in the chat. Anybody that's not sub to Tay Tay need to sub to her. She's down for that good MMA talk. Yeah, she's putting out mad videos every week. Put out more shit than I put out on a weekly basis. Shakur took absolutely no damage in his last fight. He needs to jump back in the ring fast with someone notable at the top 135. Man, listen. And I heard, I think Gilly the Kid say this. He was like, Devin Haney was looked at as the worst, like when he fought Lomachenko 2 fights ago. It was all he lost Lomachenko, and then he fought another fight and whooped some ass. And now Shakur last fight was some shit. Yeah, now all you got to do is whip some ass. Somebody else will be some shit. That's what I've been saying. Like, bro, instead of doing anything, any type of complaining, bro, go in the gym and sweat it out. Go spar some people, fuck somebody up. Bro. Don't even say you're gonna retire, bro. We know you can't. You a liar if you retire, because you told us you love this sport, man. You had me a believer. You was a liar and a half. And I don't think you that. I think you was just upset, nigga. You go out there and whip some ass and people will forget about it. You know how boxing fans are. Like, bro, I just think he should go out there and beat some ass, and everybody will you'll give us something else to talk about. But if you leave the sport with this, the last thing you talk about, that's what all people are going to remember. For real, that's casuals, and that's who walk up to fighters pissing them off is casuals, not diehards. that's why a lot of stuff does matter. Casuals will get your ass fighting. Tank versus Frank is important. It's still a lot of narratives that haters use. It kills a lot. Yo, it does. A lot of them. Not just the black fighter, not just the flat foot. A lot of them. A lot of the inside boxing talk on he can't do this and he can't do this. He relies. Man, I heard somebody say Tank. I think it was a fighter. He said Tank relies on his power too much, but he can really box. And that's the problem. One day he's gonna rely on it and you're not gonna be able to, like, bro. I was like, hold on, bro. You just seen he said some shit like, I'm like, yo, you just seen Tank rely on his boxing ability and he didn't know he needed to, and he just relied on it immediately when it happened. So what makes you think he can't do that again? Like, but listen, just because this man Tank don't outbox everybody he fight in a professional fight does not mean he ain't using it. Does not mean he ain't in the gym boxing. Does not mean he's not using his craft just because you don't see him use it all the time. For real, yo. I think a lot of people I've been thinking like this for a minute, especially when it comes to the length of his fighters and when he turns it up. I think he really be trying to give people a show. Y'all ever think that? Y'all ever think that Tank never really goes in there and try to knock out somebody the first or second round since his last 10 fights? You know what I'm saying? Since he's been big, he be trying to give people a show. That's what I feel. I really feel as though he be trying to entertain and trying to get at least 5-6 rounds in, and then all right, that's enough. Y'all got half the fight. You got half the fight. You got some money. You got your money, all right? You got some money. Hold on. Oh, it's my daughter making noise. That was my daughter. Big noise. My bad. But all right. Southpaw versus Southpaw. I love it. Right. No bullshit. Frank has never fought another Southpaw under the lights. Both of them. Both of them is just a new fight for both of them. Like, both, it's a new opponent that neither one of them ever seen. They sparred each other though. Let's not forget that they sparred each other, but in my opinion, it cancels each other out. In my opinion, honestly, Gervonta Davis has been known, and I've been saying this shit. Um, he's been known as the fighter that when he spars people, he don't be trying to whoop their ass immediately. He'll be trying to knock them out. And I remember, I think it was Coach Kenny or somebody was like, Tank will let you live. Or whatever. He said it plenty of times and different times that Tank be trying to work with the youngins and stuff like that. He'll be trying to teach lessons and whoop your ass and stuff like that. So I'm more than sure if they sparred each other, Tank wasn't in there trying to whoop his ass, but Frank said it was good work. So, I mean, it's not, in my opinion, is if Tank said that he might get his motherfucker hurt like he already did, man, we're talking about smaller gloves and no headgear. We're talking about game plan. We're talking about a camp. We're talking about rest in between rounds. I got Tank all day stopping Frank. I think Tank has way more experience than Frank. He does. Azaria food. He does have way more experience. I think Frank started when he was like 16 or 18. He started boxing. Tank been boxing since he was little, 6 or 7 years old. Devin Haney will time that left from the jab. But if Ryan can get in close, maybe a little bit quicker left. I think that Ryan needs to perfect and keep showing that straight right. I think during the fight, if he showed that straight right, second, third round, early in the fight, that can get Devin worried about that instead of Devin worried about that left hook. Because one punch is never good enough when it comes to good fighters in the ring. And Devin is a good fighter, so you're not. And you got fighters got whole teams. If the fighter don't see it and adjust in the ring, the corner's going to tell them after the round that this fighter's only got one fighter. If you don't know that before the fight, which everybody knows that Ryan got a hell of a left hook that Devin has fought 6 times. He's been seeing the motherfucking left hook. It probably got stronger. More than likely it more than likely got stronger. It probably got faster, but hopefully is more educated since he's been a pro fighter and got 20 fights or whatever the case may be. So we definitely will see. Salute to you all. Crush the Legend is in the house. Salute to you. TWT is in the building. What is good with you, Unc? What's popping with you? From my view in the house, what's popping? What's good? What's good? Funny, man. Can you turn it off, please? Yeah. Can you turn it off, please? You can eat that in your room if you want to. It's just a bowl. You can eat that if you're in your room if you want to. Your mac and cheese small bowl at the desk. In my opinion, Frank will be like. In my opinion, Frank will be like Earl versus Tank. You agree on the stylistically respect. Oh, okay. Stylistically, that's what it would be like. Frank Martin, I believe, got better feet than Earl Spence, in my opinion. He got better feet. It's more like he used them more, I should say, and he's quicker. I think their fighting styles are a little different. I think Frank Martin likes drawing his opponent like Gervonta Davis does. And he likes fighting on the inside a lot. Throws a lot of combinations. Man, this is going to be a great fight, though. It's going to be fire. Fight. You hear me? Fight. But I wanted to play something. We can play that a little bit later. T.O., man. Matter of fact, yeah. Got 2 more topics and two of them is a video. So, T.O., man. T.O. need to see Frank. Keyshawn Davis, man. You need to see that, man. Y'all gotta fight, bro. Y'all gotta see each other now. Ain't no way past it. Now I'm gonna play a video if I have them up. I'm gonna play a video of Keyshawn Davis. Then I'm gonna play a video of T.O. Senior. What's going around right now, if anybody don't know, is that Shakur Stevenson said that Keyshawn Davis knocked out Teal Sr. All right. That's what's been going on right now. Is Frank go to the body like Earl? Frank has very good body shots. Very good body shots. Yeah, F and Barn Barner for sure. Sure enough is I can see this going 12. Tank isn't a pressure fighter. He picks accurate shots. That's a fact. And both of the fighters carry their power to the championship round. Um, Frank Martin has stopped 3 fighters at least in 10th, 11th, and 12th round. He's done that, and so does we all know Tank carries his power to the 12th round. He stopped Gamboa in the 12th, and he stopped Barrios in the 11th. So that's another thing. You're right about that. The shit's gonna be fire. So that's another thing. Wait a second. Right. Let me play this.
Let's be real. Norfolk, Virginia. If anybody put their hands on my mother or my father, it's no back there. Cool. We beefing for the rest of our life. Fuck. You see him? You see he put his hand out so I can shake it. It wasn't the other way around that press conference. Oh, I'm sorry, my brother. I bet you are.
Y'all never spoke after that. That was like I know y'all had some type of exchange. Did y'all speak after that incident?
Bro, after the years, you say after that one? Bro.
After the incident, throughout the years leading up to, did y'all ever spoke about it? Did y'all ever amend?
No.
Did y'all never been amended?
No, they ain't want no problems. They ain't want no problems.
Forgot it. They just try to
poof. Yes. It's going. Yes, I'm a bitch ass nigga though. Bro. If somebody put their hands on any one of my family members, we beefing for the rest of our life.
No, I agree with you on that one.
Come on, bro. But I'm a bitch though.
If it's based on that, yes. If it's
then the same man's calling you out. But you saying, oh, you ain't do nothing for the boxing yet. Nigga, I did something to you. Tio, send me the contract so we can fight.
All right. Now, when I heard this before, I heard Tio Sr. say his part, and I immediately said it's some racist shit. And I said that because I know Tio Sr. has a history of using the N-word, and I heard him say it when Tio sparred Tank. I heard him say it, so I already know that's how he gets down. So I immediately thought that's what had to do with anything that Keyshawn was hitting his father or some shit like that. But this is what Teal Sr. had to say about it.
Or the person that said, I don't want to give
shout out the
nobody,
part
the person that said that Keyshawn Davis knocked me out, they're 100% wrong. Nobody knocked me out that night.
Suchi LaMarcus.
Okay? Me and Coach K are
definitely
good
appreciate
now.
You coming
all
through
right?
today.
Coach K, I went up there because Keyshawn Davis actually turned his back on sparring because my son was whooping his ass. So when he turned his back on my son, I told my son, no, the belt has to run. You know, get your shit. So my son came and hit him on the side, and Keyshawn didn't like that. The bell rang right away. The bell rang. He turned around. My son went like this to him, and Keyshawn just snuffed him. So when Keyshawn snuffed him, that's when I went up the ring. And you know me, I say the N-word sometimes when I'm upset, but I'm from.
Now, I don't care where you're from. The fact of the matter, you said you say it when you're upset makes you something else that you're trying not to admit that you are. You can call it whatever you want that he is. But somebody that only uses the word when he's mad is called a racist motherfucking person. Prejudiced motherfucking person. Definitely appreciate you, though, Marcus Robinson. Definitely. Where's my pen? But anybody, like, people say things out of anger. I get it. When you use that word out of anger, you deserve what happens to you next. Because that's the only reason. Bro, you can't say, I said, but I'm from Brooklyn. If you from Brooklyn and you say it, you use it all the time. You say it in regular conversation. That's why a punch drunk is going to say, yeah, we say da-da-da-da. We say, no, he doesn't. He only say it when he's mad. He don't say it when he say what's up, when he's agreeing with somebody, when he's happy. He say it when he's upset. And I'm telling you, he don't say it when he's upset to somebody that look like him. He don't say it when he's upset to anybody that's not black. Bet you he said when he's upset only to when he's upset at a black person. Salute to you, 704 Joe. Definitely appreciate you.
From Brooklyn, and I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah,
all right?
Slang.
And they probably K got upset at that.
He said it's slang.
The way the bell rang, he turned around, someone like this to him, and Keyshawn just snuffed him. So when Keyshawn snuffed him, that's when I went up the ring. And you know me, I say the N-word sometimes when I'm upset, but I'm from Brooklyn and I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah,
all right?
Slang.
And they probably K got upset at that. And he got the pass come and hit me, but he didn't drop me or nothing. I grabbed him tight, and we went into a scuffle, and everybody started jumping on top of me. You know what I'm saying? And I almost died that day, bro, because I couldn't breathe. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't breathe at all, bro.
Bro, couldn't breathe.
So it was scary. But thank God nobody got hurt. Everything was okay, and we squashed that shit already with Coach K. You know, but it was nothing like what your boss said. and ask Coach K, he'll tell you the same story.
Exactly.
You know?
And you know what it is? That story been people already knew that story for years, but now and I know
he's lying. You see, the only thing that nobody knew was that he turned around in the middle of the sparring session. In the 5th round, because he says, Coach, give me one more round, because my son got the best of him in the 4th round, almost dropped him. You know, that's the truth. He buckled him. So when Keyshawn turned around, he was talking nonstop. I said to my son, nah, he wanna be a big man, go. The bell has him rough.
That's not what he said. He just don't want to say the N-words that he put into that conversation, put into that sentence. He just don't want to say it.
You know, he didn't even call timeout or nothing. He just turned around and started walking to the corner. You know, without the bell ringing. You know, that's a true story. You know, and if Coach K is a real man and he's a true dude, he will tell you the same story I just told you. Nobody dropped me. I just felt something. I said, what?
I felt something.
And I just grabbed him.
it was tight. So it was you and
we grabbed tight and we run to the corner and I'm grabbing him tight, but I'm freaking gassing the hell out. You know what I'm saying? Coach K's a pretty big dude, stronger body than me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just holding him. You know, and the only thing I did was as soon as I knew I was gonna lose the grip, I just turned around and I went boom, and I hit him with one. But then after that, I had no gas, nothing. They could have killed me. They could have killed me easily.
Bro, this is fucking hilarious to me. I'm not even gonna go there. Salute to you, Dante's Boxing Talk. Keyshawn beat up the daddy and the son. It sound like it to me. It sound like it is. That's what it sound like to me, bro. So you mean to tell me because Keyshawn turned around, your son threw a punch and the bell rung immediately after that. It sounded like there was a half a second left on the clock. That's what it sounded like. It sounded like there was one whole second left, and he went like this. He got hit, and then the bell rung. They were scuffling. Your son done got punched for the first 3-4 rounds. Why you say he snuffed my son like he wasn't paying attention to what? I'm not trying to hear that shit. If he just hit Keyshawn and him was yelling back and forth, did your son turn around to get snuffed? I'm not trying to hear that shit. He punched him in the face again, like he did the last 4 rounds. So what? You act like he took off his gloves and he had the hard cast on his hands, and he and your son didn't have no headgear on, and he punched him when he wasn't looking. Bro, chill out. That's not what happened. You can tell that's not what happened. It was a second, maybe a second and a half left on the clock. And yeah, I seen Keyshawn sparring, and he stopped 1 or 2 seconds before the end of the bell. But the other fighter stopped too, because both of them knew the bell was about to ring. So yeah, he probably did turn around. When your son hit him, your son didn't hit him and turn around and just walk away, bro. He hit him and seen the punch coming. He didn't get snuffed. And there was no reason for you to get upset. You mean to tell me that's all that happened? So you got up, ran on the apron, and said the N-word? Bro, your son was getting beat up the whole sparring, and because he turned around, you wanted your son to get some bro. Nobody's believing that you were winning the whole sparring match, or you were about to buckle or drop or beat up. Bro, this is sparring. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. And I don't believe him. I don't believe his ass at all. Who is going to the Honduras fight to fight it? Nobody. I heard Matias wants to fight. And Azari, you need some help? Yeah. You don't need to plug that up. It's fine. Unless you don't need to plug that up. You gonna use it? Yes. All right, hold on. There you go. You're good. All right. Okay. Matias. That's what I wanted to say. Well, hold on, wait. Let me say this about Keyshawn first. I think Keyshawn Davis is 1,000% right when it comes to the whole family member thing. There's no way you're gonna get away with hitting or not. I don't even care if you didn't hit him. If you ask me, if a bunch of people piled on you, bro, you don't know who the hell hit you. Yes, he did. Keyshawn hit you. Everybody hit you. Everybody in there hit you. You don't know what happened. The man just said he felt something and he turned around and he grabbed the dude. Bro, you sound like Forrest Gump. Like something jumped up and bit you, so you grabbed him, bro. And how do you know that you didn't get hit? You was on the bottom of the mosh pit, bro. How do you know you didn't get hit? You know what I'm saying? To be real. But if all of that stuff happened to your father or whatever the case may be, and T.O. is cool and calm and collected and is water under the bridge and he didn't have a problem, like Keyshawn said, they didn't want a problem. Keyshawn and Shakur might be milking it a little, but in my opinion, what's going on, flip it and put it back down. Sorry, that is not done. And the only way that T.O. can turn the other cheek in that type of situation and act like everything's all good is if he know his father was in the wrong. Like I said, when I heard this story, I bet he said the N-word. And I was right. He said the N-word. That's why this happened the way it did. But they need to fight. I think it would be great if they just go ahead and fight. I think T.O. need to leave this whole buzz shit alone. He know he's not going to get the fight. He's trying to act like he's in another class, a higher class than the people that's around his age that started fighting around the time that he's fighting, like Devin Haney. Bro, you're not that guy. You're not above the class that you started in. You are still around the same talent pool that you was 10 fucking fights ago. You're not on the level of a Bud, of a Terrence Crawford. And I think everybody knows that. You know, he's to get his shit right. But the last thing I wanted to say was about Matias. The reason why I don't think we're getting a Devin Haney versus Matias fight, and the fact that, like I said from jump, man, a lot of people was ecstatic that Matias signed with Eddie Hearn. I'm not happy about it. I don't think Eddie Hearn is going to deliver. I think it's possible, but I don't think he can. I don't think he will do it. I think he probably owes. He has some. I think that I'm not going to say that. What I'm going to say is I think Eddie Hearn has a track record of not making big fights happen because of money. He claims that he wants to have his fighter makes the biggest amount of money possible. So he tells fighters no. He tells contracts no. That's the same reason why Tevin Farmer never signed to fight Gervonta Davis. The same reason why AJ never signed to fight Wilder, and both of them were going to get get a great amount of money. Turn it off, Azaria. Yes, give me a couple more minutes, and I'm about to be done. Salute to you, Roderick Thompson. It was good with you. But I'm gonna check out these whack ass fights, so that's why I'm about to be done, man. I'm hungry. She over here keep making food, making my ass hungry. But I don't think Matias. I don't think they're going to deliver big fights to Matias. I said that from jump. I don't think Matias. I don't think Eddie Hearn is the guy that delivers fights. Eddie Hearn is the guy that keep you active for sure. He'll give you a lot of little fights within a year, and you'll have a lot of money because of the amount of fights that he gave. I thought this was a 3-fight deal, which would make sense to me. The fact that it's a 5-fight deal just makes it even worse because you're taking Matias out of the conversation in the fight other great fighters, and probably just going to have him be a one title holder type fighter, even though he know that Matias won all the smoke, man. I just don't see that happening. I just don't see it. I would love for it to happen, but I just don't see it happening. And also, it's a video. It's a video that I want to play, and shout out to Mill City Boxing. But it's another video that I would like to play because I've been saying this for a while about Matias. Well, since I heard this about Matias signing to Eddie Hearn, and I'm just not feeling it. I just don't think it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Is this it right here? Yeah.
Earlier you said a 5-fight deal with a promise of one big fight.
And that's what people are saying. People are saying it's a 5-fight deal and Devin Haney's part of the fight because they're part of the deal because they said it's one big fight and Devin Haney's going to be the one that's part of it. I don't think that shit. And I'm about to let y'all hear what he say. Salute. He say 9-10 rounds boxing. Think of Gamboa or Garcia too. I hope when Tank fight Haney, he highlights him worse than Leo Santa Cruz. Fuck them Haney's fans. They deserve it. I have to second that. Don't even get mad. I just got a second. Salute to you, Royal Constrictor. Salute to you, Ann McQueen. What is good with you? All right. But listen, he said y'all got a 5-fight deal with a big fight. That's what Mill City is asking Matias trainer. He speaks English and he speaks Spanish.
Those were the words, right? No, the words were.
He said those were the words, right?
Earlier you said a 5-fight deal with a promise of one big fight. Those were the words, right? No, the words were that our 5th fight should be a big fight, or any of those. That being said, when we talk about,
did you hear what he said? That's not what was told to them.
Earlier you said a 5-fight deal with a promise of one big fight. Those were the words, right?
No.
The words were that our 5th fight should be a big fight.
Our 5th fight should be a big fight.
Or any of those.
Or any of those. I don't like the word should. I don't like the word should. Eddie Hearn got fighters over there with him. Eddie Hearn has made fights with people from the other stables. Eddie Hearn has made fights with fighters that we want to see Matias fight against. Why does it got to be a should? That's what you should have a big fight within 5 fights. That's the problem, yo. Eddie Hearn got a bunch of UK fighters in every fucking weight class. That's what they did to Tevin Farmer. Tevin Farmer signed to him and fought a bunch of people we never heard of. Not one person did we hear of that he fought over. He fought like 10 people, it seemed like. Motherfucker fought like 6 people that year. He didn't fight one person we knew of. Not one. Until he finally fought, what's his name? Jojo Diaz, and lost that damn title. Salute to you, D for the win. What is good with you? Salute to you. I don't see it. I just don't see it happening. People think it's going to happen, and I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. The man said we should. What was told to you was that y'all gonna have 5 fights and 1 big fight, right? That's what was told to you. No. What was told to us is that we have a 5-fight deal and 1 should be big. Eddie is full of shit. Sue to you, Jack Nickies. Man, Eddie's full of it. I just don't believe it. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. All right, it's one more video I'm gonna play. I'm gonna get on about it here. But I don't trust that. I don't trust that. I think Eddie's about to take him out of the whole equation by fighting a bunch of nobodies. And he got a title. I don't want to see that happen. I want to be wrong. I don't want to be right. I want to be wrong. I want to be absolutely wrong. Play this.
Some fighters that you wanted to fight coming up. Teofimo Lopez.
Did you watch the Johnny Negative fight this morning? Dude is underrated. No, man. I totally forgot. I forgot. I was relaxing.
English or in Spanish.
All right. This is his signing. This is Matias signing, okay? He's on the stage along with his trainer, somebody to, interpretate with him, and Eddie Hearn. All right, listen.
It's very good. I won't tell people what you told me earlier on at breakfast, but maybe I'll do that to the media. You want everybody. Realmente, como dije anteriormente, mi seguridad me hace ver arrogante, pero sea Teófimo, sea Heine, a Rolly no lo menciono porque es un comediante. El oponente que me pongan de frente, por ejemplo, a Teófimo lo voy a noquear, lo voy a reiniciar, a Heine ese va a correr más que la calle.
What's good, Tyler Cunningham? Salute to you.
So first I want to say, my security and my kind of confidence in myself might be considered to be arrogant at times. But, if we're talking about other fighters, Tio, Teofimo Lopez, we talk about Haney. I won't even talk about Rolly because he's a comedian. I think if we look at, I will face any opponent that's put in front of me. If I face Teofimo Lopez, I will knock him out or retire him. And Haney, I don't know because he runs and he's a chicken.
He runs and he's a chicken. Listen to this.
Okay, one message for Haney's father. I'm sorry for the bad language. His balls are mine.
See, man. So he just said the message to Bill, and sorry for the language, his balls are mine. I was like, what? What? Listen. I played that to let you know Eddie Hearn knows this man wants all the smoke. He just said it right there up on the stage. He said, I would like to say that what I told you, what you told me backstage about who he wants to fight. The man wants to smoke. He wants to fight everybody. Salute to you, Jackie Olden. What is good with you? Salute to you. Definitely appreciate.
This is for the cool.
Definitely appreciate you in Super Chase. She said excellent content. Definitely appreciate that, Queen. Definitely appreciate you. Say they're gonna try to age Matias out with that 5-fight deal. That is what I'm trying to. I don't want to be right. Lord knows I don't want to be right. I really like Matias. I think he's the guy to beat, if that's the best way to put it. He's the guy to beat at the weight class. In my opinion, whoever beats Matias will be the best in the weight class in my eyes because of his fighting style and how dangerous he is. I see the other people in the weight class and I just don't see them standing up to Matias. But in my opinion, bro, I really like Richardson Hitchens. I really like him. I've been liked him. I've been knew who he was for years because he trained alongside with Tank. I've been watching him for that long. But he is going to get this fight with Matias. Devin Haney is not going to get the fight. If they're going to name one fight big, I think Richardson Hitchens probably be the only fight that we know of as far as a big name. He's not even a big name, but we know the name. You know what I mean? And I like Richardson Hitchens. I don't think Richardson Hitchens can beat him. I don't. I think Richardson Hitchens and Haney does have similar styles. I don't think it's the same. They have similar styles. I don't think it's the same. A lot of people say they're the same. They look the same. Nah, they don't throw punches the same. The way they arm movements, the way they stance, all of that is not the same. It's not. Yeah, Hitchens know how to move around the ring, but that's not usually the way he would like to fight. That's how Devin fights all the time. Like the fight suits more for Devin. In my opinion, they look around the same size, but Devin is probably bigger than Richardson Hitchens. Maybe. And I really like Richardson Hitchens. Like I don't want that fight for him, even though he won it. I just don't see him winning it. That's all. Like I want to see Devin Haney get that fight because he's the one that's been claiming this, that, and third for all of this time. I want his fans to really make me believe it, that he really want all the smoke and think he the best. In my opinion, he hasn't fought nobody I thought he would lose to. At 140, he can fight people that I think he can lose to. Like that's where it starts, right? That's where it starts. You know what I'm saying? Like I want that fight. Matias, in my opinion, 140 is stacked. Got like 16, 17 hot names in it. A lot of them are undefeated. And if they're not undefeated, they got only 1 or 2 losses. But the main point is that they all young. They all in their 20s. All of them are young. They're fresh fighters. A lot of them are undefeated fighters. You ain't going to say nothing to me, bro. If you keep beating undefeated fighters with 20-some fights and they in their 20s, bro, I'm not going to say nothing if I don't know who they are. I'm not going to say nothing. They're fighters in your weight class. That's the same thing Devin can do. That same thing Richardson Hitchens can do. I don't want a champion to do that, though. Like, I don't want Devin to do it. I don't want Matias to do it. I want them to fight each other. I want the best fights. There's a lot of names at 140. I want those 17 names to mix it up. I don't want Matias to fight a bunch of people outside of them 17 people. I don't want to see that. That's my problem. That's my issue. The man want all the smoke. We know, I know it. They know it. Eddie Hearn knows it. I need this man to deliver. I don't think for 1 second that Matias is the one that's going to stop a fight from being made. Maybe you can say his team, his coach, whatever. I'm not ever going to believe that Matias is ducking. His fighting style tells me otherwise. And the fact that he actually has a body on his record is something that none of them has ever came close to doing. You can't tell me that man is ducking. I really think Eddie Hearn is going to be the fork in the road. Like Eddie Hearn is going to be the problem. He's going to be the bump in the road that don't get the fight happen. He's the one that can make the fights. He coming up with the 5-fight deal. Eddie got to deliver. Bruh, so many fights at the weight class, bruh. All 5 of these fights should be names that I know. Me. I made a video about 140. It was 17 names on it. That was hot. It was called Fighters You Should Know at 140. And it was 17 people on that list. He shouldn't fight one fighter I don't know. Not freaking one. And if he do, that fighter better still be undefeated. Better have a great record. Better be a good damn fighter. Because he just got a record. Eddie Hearn just have a history of screwing over the fans, man. But I'm gonna let y'all get to it, man. I'm gonna get something to eat, and I want to see whatever fights that people are watching right now. I know there's some fights on. I know you got that the longer undercard, and I need to go back and see that this fight right here for real. I need to go back and see that, especially because you said he underrated. I need to go back and see that, y'all. A peace, love, and soul to everybody that came through here. Salute, Rosie. Salute, Jackie O and the Queens and everybody else that came in here. It's the first time showing your faces in this joint. Salute to y'all. I'm glad you said something in the chat, man. You could say something more often. You know what I mean? Everybody that gave a super chat, salute to you, Andre Noble, for becoming a new member. Big Dog Willie. Salute to you, Dolores Queen. Salute to everybody that came in the building. I'll see y'all next Saturday, every Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard.